The reason that we decided to create an OER rather than adopt was that we just simply couldn't find one that really met our learning objectives. We wanted to ensure that we were able to remain consistent with the way that we had designed the course, but also being able to provide really up-to-date and timely information, which was important for this specific course that we're developing it for, which is our business and professional communication course. There's a great deal of information out there. There are other OER resources. And although we didn't find one that necessarily met our needs, it can be overwhelming to see so much content and then trying to figure out the direction that you want to go. We're able to really design something with those objectives in mind. And the greatest thing is that we don't have to wait for the publisher to decide on edits or things that might come out in a new edition. Much of the information we've been able to find and modify didn't necessarily come from a communications textbook. And so we're able to tap into other disciplines in the way that they explore some of the topics that we do in our course in order to be able to use that material and adapt it for our purposes. This effort is also a collaborative effort. And so we have authors who span our discipline, but also from other institutions. And we're able to work together to build this resource for students for our course. Students are not necessarily aware of what OER means in terms of, when they see open educational resource, they don't necessarily understand until they get into the course and realize that it's a book and that they don't have to pay for it. So students are appreciative of that, but at the same time, they still want quality materials. I would say another challenge would be just ensuring accessibility. We want to be sure that everything that we put in the way that it's presented in the book is accessible for all students, regardless of how they may be accessing the material. To overcome the challenges, the best thing, in addition to the collaborative nature of creating the project, we have support from across the institution. We're working with the OER librarian at ACC, we have instructional designers, we have media services. And so one of the things that we did in pursuing this grant was building a team. We knew that we would need help outside of just authoring the text. And so fortunately, we were able to secure that support very early on. So taking it on alone and just assuming the authorship or the creation, or even if you're just modifying, it's still a daunting task without further support from other departments.